Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Thursday, September 12th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with the daily chart here, and that is to say that yesterday's settlement back above the 115.08 rising two-thirds speed line has shifted the market's focus, its directional likelihood over the next few weeks back into the bullish column. I do expect 126.63 over the next few days, potentially today. I'll get to that in a moment. And over the next few weeks, the 137.58 channel top is anticipated. It will be converging later in September with the 140.76 June all-time high. So that is the big picture. We saw similar developments in both, in the triple Q primarily. The SPY was showing strength. I'm talking the S&P 500 several days ago. That is earlier in the week. Monday, we posted a buy signal in the SPY. That is a 3 to 5 week buy signal. Triple Q followed through on Wednesday. NVIDIA then also rejected its sell signal. You might want to take a look at the triple Q and the SPY analysis. You can do so for free by signing up for wickedstocks.com. You'll get it for 5 days. So that is the big picture. Holding above 115.08. I see no good reason to be short this market as we continue through the rest of September. The 137.58 channel bottom now considered a 2 to 3 month target. On the way up, 126.63 certainly able to contain daily buying pressures. And on the way up, we also have 119.68. And that is an upside 5/8 Fibonacci over the last couple of weeks. It can contain intraday buying pressures. We could top out here, fall back to 115.08 quite easily on an intraday basis. If we push through, especially if we were to open above 119.68, and that's probably a stretch, but if we push through 119.68, we could, by the closing bell, test this former channel bottom at 126.63, and I think that's the only containment you might expect as on a day basis. This is not 126.63, a good spot to set a 3 to 5 day short position. I do think a 3 to 5 day position should be on the long side now, above 115.08, expecting 126.63 within 2 to 3 days. And as I said earlier, over the next few weeks, I would expect the 137.58 formation. Certainly, if we were to close over the next few days above 126.63, that would accelerate the 137.58 target to within just another 3 to 5 days, where we could top out well into October activity. Let's talk downside today. Is that the right chart to show? Bear with me. I'm going to show this one. If we break or open today below 115.08, especially if we open below 115.08, we can fall to 108.15 today. I think that would be the extent of it. The minor points at 112.53 and 110.99 well suited for aggressive intraday trading. And certainly if we were to close back below 115.08, this market, how do I frame this? It's hard to put it into words accurately because they're kind of shades of gray in terms of expressing what I'm seeing. Rather than re-anticipating then this 85.11 descending channel bottom, if we close below 115.08, I will say that there is no good reason to be long NVIDIA as we continue into later September, as I stated earlier, holding above 115.08. But if we close back below 115.08, it is relatively stair-step. We've got 102.83 as a 2 to 3 day target. I don't see that today. We can bottom out there on a daily basis. Breaking 102.83, 98.91 is likely. That is the low settlement price following the June high. But overall, closing below 102.83, I think, is your southbound shift. 85.11 then expected within 1 to 2 weeks. But merely closing back below 115.08, if you went long yesterday, my suggestion would be to exit that long position if your time horizon is 2 to 3 weeks out. No longer really anticipating that rising channel top that we find at 137.58. But would we, if we close below 115.08, then clearly anticipate 85.11? No. I think you can allow for it. As time goes by, this narrowing zone here between 96.27 and 98.11 will probably get bumped up to a session containment area. I only have it as intraday right now, but it will probably get bumped up as we move through time and this trend line converges more with the 98.91 low. But I think for right now, just closing back below 102.83 should aggressively tip this market south as we move through the rest of September. That 85.11 formation and then likely within a couple of weeks of doing so. So if you want to set a short position following a settlement today below 115.08, I don't have a problem with that. I just would I would want you to obviously maintain a proper risk management strategy, relatively tight stop loss on the way up. But yes, by a degree, if we close below 115.08, our focus shifts more back into the negative column. But it is very stair-step all the way down. As to whether we would expect 85.11, once again, that would come with a settlement below 102.83. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. You can see the Triple Q and SPY analysis for free. You get a 5-day free trial up front. I'm going to leave it at that for Thursday's daily NVIDIA report. I'll be back tomorrow with Fridays, and you have a great evening.